fellow sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football post-game show. I'm sorry I wasn't available to do a Monday Night Football pregame show, but I'm on my fourth week of vacay, and I was not moving very fast today, so this is one of those days where I wasn't, so I'm sorry I didn't get to do one, but I will do my Monday Night Football post-game show and recap the game because it was a thriller of a game. We'll go over it all, but first I will do the trivia questions. I didn't do a pregame show, we'll do it right now. Here's today's trivia question. Monday Night Football trivia question. The New York Giants retired jersey number 16 in honor of what former player? I will have the answer later on the broadcast. Well, the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New York Giants 23-17 in overtime at time tonight at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This was a game tonight where neither team had a great performance, but it was a thriller. And could this be it for the career of Eli Manning? We will have to wait and see, and because he did return tonight, and he kept the game. They kept the game tight, but needless to say, the Giants gave up 14 unanswered points in the second half for the second week in a row. They kept the game tight, as I just mentioned, but they lose a thriller in overtime, the Giants, and the Eagles are now tied for first place in the NFC East along with the Dallas Cowboys. The Giants jumped out to the early. They were scoreless in the first quarter. There was no score in the first quarter, but the Giants jumped out to the early 7-0 lead in the second quarter, and then the Eagles kicked a field goal, and it was 7-3. And then the Giants kicked a field goal because there were so many 3-and-outs tonight, and it was 10-3. And then the Giants scored another touchdown, and it was 17-3. And it was 17-3 at the half, and then the Eagles came back, scored another touchdown, and it was 17-10. And then they came back and that's what was the end of the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, they came back and scored another touchdown. It was 17 all, and the Giants tried to win it near the end of the fourth quarter in the final 2 minutes, but couldn't do it. And then the game went to overtime. They took a knee in the final seconds, went to overtime, and then with 4:50 left, Carson Wentz found Boston Scott open, or Zach Ertz open, and he caught the pass, and the Eagles get the win in overtime, 23-17. And the Eagles are now 6-7, tied first place with the Dallas Cowboys, and the Giants fall 2-2-11. And Eli Manning had a decent night in his return, but the Giants struggled offensively and defensively, but they did stop a few Eagle passes. They kept the Eagles on their toes tonight in this game. And it's now time for some game balls. Carson Wentz, 33 yards, 33 carries and 50 attempts. 33 of 50 carries and attempts, 325 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Zach Ertz, 9 receptions, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Boston Scott, 10 carries, 9 receptions, 59 yards rushing, 69 yards receiving, and 1 touchdown. And we have a great Monday Night Football match for you next week. The 49ers and the Saints, or the Colts and the Saints, the Indianapolis Colts and the Saints. I think it's on Lucas Oil Stadium. I'll have to check me if I'm wrong. And Thursday Night Football will be the Jets and the Ravens. It will be them for Thursday Night Football. And I'll let you know what the Sunday Night Football is on my podcast on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. So, and right now I want to announce my Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Player of the Week. And that is Broncos third-string quarterback Drew Lock. And he threw for 3 touchdown passes and had 309 yards and 22 of 29 carries and attempts. And boy, because he really stunned he and the Broncos stunned the Houston Texans 38-24 yesterday, and they literally just had a great game. And the Broncos were really surprised with Drew Lock's impressive performance in that game yesterday. So, and regarding the picks of the week, my brother-in-law and I took Philadelphia. We won. I was 11-5. My brother-in-law was 10-6. So I won the picks this week. And so week 14 is in the books. And but needless to say, you got to give credit to the Eagles. Got to tip my hat to them. So, well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football post-game show. I'll be back with one of my regular podcasts on Wednesday. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day and in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.